got to the room, she saw her husband's bed filled with books. And she was like, where do you sleep? The man has said, watch me. He now pushed all the books to one side and slept on the other side. And he said, I sleep with great men. Just imagine the mind. Then when the man went out, she arranged everywhere, put everything in place. And the man came, everywhere was looking all good. But he was like, what is this? Who scattered everywhere? Do you get? She arranged
like order to her. I was looking like
disorder to him.
Welcome back to D&T Show. I am Triumphant and
Dynamic Precious.
Okay, now we're going to be talking about the relationship length.
How did you give it that title?
Give me my flowers.
Okay, so we've been doing the temperaments whole stuff and we just came to think about it. So we are doing a relationship blend between all of the temperaments. So I want to share this with you. Actually, I watched a movie. Is it a movie? No. A session that Dr. Kingsley Okonkwo had with his wife.
Okay.
So they were talking to singles actually. And they are one blend that God has helped. Because even in the video, the lady was telling the audience how that after she got married to her husband, she came to the room and the place, she's a melancholy. She likes order and everything. The husband is a sanguine.
Wow.
Everything. Now when she got to the room, she saw her husband's bed filled with books. And she was like, where do you sleep? The man has said, watch me. He now pushed all the books to one side and slept on the other side. And he said, I sleep with great men. Just imagine the mind. Then when the man went out, she arranged everywhere, put everything in place. And the man came, everywhere was looking all good. But he was like, what is this? Who scattered everywhere? Do you get? She arranged
order to her. I was looking
like disorder to him. Then she also gave another instance where she likes the point where you press your toothpaste to the top, like not anywhere middle front and one place becoming bulky. That husband was like, I'm the owner of the toothpaste. I'm the owner of the and so it doesn't. And she's always irritated. And the sanguines, they can just make a joke out of the man will make it a joke, and she'll be so angry, like she'll be pissed off until God gave her a way forward. She now bought a toothpaste that you will not have to press, you just have to use the top of it and it will just come out. And he was like, where did you see this one? So there are perfect examples, and they were talking about 3 stages in relationships. The first, where differences will make you attractive, like you attract a person that has a trait that you do not have. It is easy for different people to attract. Then they also talked about the second level, where differences frustrate. Where you want me to do a particular thing in a way I'm not used to, and I'll be like, you please go your way. And they said that at that point, that's where major, many separations happen between friends, husbands, dating partners, colleagues, and all of that. Just be like, be on your own. Then there's the last stage where differences, how did they use that word? It's like where differences complement. That is, now you are a different person. Yes, we are reaching to a point that your difference is now an advantage to me. Because they also gave an example where the man said he's a good spender and the wife is a good saver. So with their blend, the wife's trait help them to save more, and the husband's trait help them to spend when necessary. Because you cannot just keep saving now. Sometimes we need to take care of ourselves. So just use it that as an instance. Let me ask you now, what temperament types do you think are the best match?
I don't think there's a temperament I'm going to say is the best match.
Okay, so
but I don't, I said it that no temperament is like, there's no perfect temperament. I know they say melancholy are perfectionists, but
in it they are not still perfect.
Yes. Hi, because see the
word.
So I won't come to a conclusion that there are any 2 perfect temperaments.
Okay. So let me rephrase my question. Let's say 2 persons are friends.
2 persons are
friends.
Okay.
You are a melancholy, I'm a sanguine. How can we be of advantage to each other? How can we complement each other?
Okay. There's a point where you have a weakness. There's a point where I have a weakness, where I have a strength, where I have a weakness too. So I should be able to, we both, not I alone, should be able to draw a balance to our weaknesses and our strengths. Now, points or places where I know that these are your weaknesses, if we can talk about it.
Definitely. That's why communication is key. No matter the temperament, you find yourself communicate. Yeah.
So we can talk about it. And you see this issue of toothpaste and again, like it is also a no for me. Down to if I tend to use Vaseline with you and you are using it. So
I remember my big sister then. If you are eating together and you scoop from here, scoop from here, she'll be like,
I can give you the food and leave it to you. Yeah.
Okay.
So we can talk about it and okay, you have understand. If I understand that this thing, if there's a point of you trying to work towards improving, yes, trying to learn, you can learn on the job. There's a point of you trying to learn on the job, and if I see that yes, you're actually learning, I can help you.
Yes.
I can help, or I might just try to adapt to it. That okay,
this person is trying.
Is trying.
Okay, so if I can understand what you're saying, or to make it direct, is that where like each temperament has a plus to the other temperament. So what you have to do is to know the plus they have to you and appreciate it.
Yes.
Let's appreciate our strength. If I appreciate the plus you add to me, what you bring to the table, you have to also appreciate what I bring to the table. Then we'll manage our differences. But that differences being managed is dependent on adaptability.
Yes.
Because some persons they behave as if they are unchangeable and they are not God. You are not God now. You are not God. So it is easy when you are adaptable. Okay, your partner, your friend is saying, this thing about you is not really good. It's not fine with me. And you're okay, I will look into it. Then you are saying no. But you want the other person to change to your level. It doesn't work that way. Every relationship is a compromise. That's what I've understand about this life. You have to agree in one side. This one will come, give up some traits to make it happen.
And we're not saying this because it is easy. I know because many of us has lost a lot. We have lost a lot of relationships, friends.
Due to some persons, you feel like I cannot deal.
Yes, we feel like we cannot accept their excesses, accept their negative traits and the like. But in this relationship thing, I said it in our previous video that even people with same temperaments, we still have clash.
You have to understand yourself.
So you have to understand ourselves that in trying to draw a balance with, you must be able to draw balance and also be empathetic.
Do you know that it is really profitable to learn? Like you're talking about learn on the job. I'm not empathetic and you're an empathetic person. It will be beautiful if I can learn from you. And that's the power of association too. If we are constantly relating, before you know, I begin to pick some of your traits, you begin to pick some of my traits, and before you know, it blends.
And that does not mean that we apply it to other people. No. When we also see other people, we'll be able to understand that. If we meet people, like unlike the sanguines now, there's some other temperaments when they meet people, they firstly try to study
them before
they relate. And be like, okay, let me see, should I not? Yeah. And in also trying to this point of join creating a bond, I call it relationship balance and life. It is important that you are very you work with time and season. Why did I say something like this? There are every relationship, every form of temperament. It is not every time you tend to be happy, excited.
Right.
You know, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, you were asking me if there are some times that I'm just off. Not like I'm sad.
Or
not like I have
anybody.
Not like I have a mood swing. I don't even know what is happening to me. I feel I'm not the one that I know we are not the ones that
go through.
That go like this.
It happens.
So when things like this happen, we should be able to understand that it's not every time that people tend to be happy. So when people are withdrawn, sometimes try to understand that okay, probably this person needs space. Is going to come around. Most times,
and even in the space, sometimes. I believe that space work, but don't let the space be too long that the person feels like you've left them. You may give them, okay, let this person refresh, then come back. How are you? You were not fine. Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it? You get something like that.
That will help you to be able to understand them more. I've understand that nobody's like me. I am not like anybody. So our temperaments, our emotions can fluctuate.
Exactly.
It can. See the way I was excited earlier on now, and in the next, I've already switched. It's not like I have a temperament control in me. Not like I have a pressure button or the likes in me. It's just even sanguines that are always excited and full. Sometimes they're just withdrawn to. Now, don't let us talk about the withdrawn. Don't let us talk about the negative or the weakness. Let's talk about the strength now. And in the aspect of trying to balance our relationship, our temperaments in terms of strength. We all have our strengths and what you are very good at. I might just be about 30% in it.
Yeah.
So now we should learn that we can build others.
Yes.
Not like you are trying to build them to your taste.
Yes.
No.
Or you feel you are superior because you've got it.
No. You can learn to build others. Not everybody is a teacher. Not everybody is a professor. Not everybody is going to be a lecturer. And not everybody is even meant to be that. But you can still build people. You can build people in the way you talk to them. I think we saw a movie where the woman was asking him, but probably that, have you killed someone before? And she was like, it was like, maybe in my, not words. Physically, but maybe in my words. So in trying to build someone in this temperament of a thing, yes, this person is just going to be behaving as if it's the weapon fashioned against somebody. Like, why you
I have an experience.
Okay.
Then in school, uni, my first year actually, I had a roommate. I had a senior roommate, then another roommate. Then at a point, something happened, we clashed, such that, I'm just trying to get things done, and I was actually delaying her, and she waited for me. So it was time for us to go to where we were going to, and she started withdrawing, behaving. I was so angry. I was like, let's meet up with time. At a point, I was like, what's the need? And if I get angry at this point, it will be like I am just ignoring somebody that had been waiting for me. So I just had to be quiet. And then I reported the issue to the most senior roommate, and I told her. She said that this time is a season in your life where you have to help each other. Now, this lady will help you to build your patience level. You have to be patient with her. And then she now told the lady that this other lady, that's me, she will help you to learn persistence rather. So you have something to teach yourself. Why don't you calm down? That was the solution to the problem. I was just like, okay, it's true. And she's one of the best persons like I've seen, like I've related with. Okay. So sometimes our differences, most times or all the times, our differences is not the end of our relationships. Yeah. The difference your temperament is calling for is not the end. If we can just calm down and look deep into like, okay, how can this person help me? Then that's not just it. Communicate, talk. That is when the other person will know that, okay, I'm actually hurting this person. Okay, I can change, and then develop listening ears and adaptability. It's a skill. It's beyond just words. Learn to adapt, learn. There's no best temperament. I like Triumph to say, there's no best combo
at all.
So every temperament, as long as there are two people, even if you have the same temperament, it must be an intentional work, because then we are all, we like call it victims of upbringing, background, community, different influences. So it's not just about your temperament right now. So if you want to have a meaningful relationship, you want to enjoy people, because even if God will bless you, He will still bless you through people.
Yes.
So you cannot just discard.
And it's important to know, a friend of mine used to tell me that I should not do life alone. It's important for us to know that no matter how introverted, no matter how reserved, even as phlegmatics that you want to be, you cannot do life alone.
You are not in the jungle now.
You still do life with people. You do life with people. You might think that at this phase of your life you don't need people. No, you will still need
even your siblings. You have to understand and manage them. So what are we saying?
So even our parents.
Case closed.
Oh my goodness. You have to, and that is just it. And I wanted to say something concerning. Okay, you are like, we should try to understand people. I would like to add this. When you are communicating to someone, let's say for instance, you have someone that is toxic, you have a toxic colleague, you have a toxic neighbor, friend, and the like, and you have been trying to communicate to the person, and it doesn't look like there's a way forward. It is advisable that for that while you withdraw yourself, because when someone is toxic, the words of their mouths can kill even than swords. So it's very important that
don't enforce yourself on anybody. It's not.
And make sure you're not even the toxic one, because many times we see people to be toxic, we see people to be bad, we see people to be arrogant. Meanwhile, it is even what we are portraying that we are seeing people doing in a brighter light, like not a bright, is it brighter light?
In the same vein.
In this exactly. So you should make sure that what you are not condemning people for, or what you are not running away from, you are not exactly. If not, don't be surprised when people are actually running away from you. So there's a balance to this temperament thing. There's a balance. I said it, no temperament is perfect. No temperament is perfect, but then we have a lot of work to do in our workplace, in the organization, in the field. When we go for field work, we meet people of different culture, we meet people of different tribes, and it's not possible for you to just be the same in that, even if they are the same there.
Or you want them to shrink to your standards.
No, they'll always, in a gathering, they'll be disagreements, there will be arguments, there will be
Disagree to
unity,
agree anyway.
but you have to disagree to come to
Agree.
compromise, and you have to like provide a way forward and a solution. So we've been talking about temperament. It's, I feel like it's a course on its own. Like even if you want to study it, then you cannot have, I'm not sure you can have A in the academics, but you cannot have A in
practical. Yeah. So thank you so much. I don't want to say anything for that. I've learned a lot from these, and there are sometimes I'm just doing something, and what I've said or what I've heard from these shows will just come back to me. You said this, you know. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate you, and to my wonderful colleague, sister, friend, and co-host. I said a big thank you to everyone who has always been a part of the show, that has encouraged us in one way or the other. You watch this video, you're encouraging us, you like it, you share it. God will bless you.
We're sending you a bunch of flowers, imaginary ones.
Receive it if you have faith. All right, thank you so much. I remain dynamic, precious, and
triumphant.
We'll see you soonest at top places.
Yeah, bye.